LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. Okay, folks. This episode of the Coach Sheldon Harrison Keys to Victory is brought to you by Santee Walden. You go to that channel, you get 100% raw, you get 100% real, and this man will tell it to you like it is. Go subscribe to Santee Walden, some of the best boxing content and some of the best realness on YouTube. In a minute. Go subscribe to Santee Walden today. Okay, folks, this is, definitely, I've just kind of started this series. I did a fight before. I can't remember the fight that I did, I need a, I don't know. I can't remember, but, at the end of the day, this fight is going to be a big fight, okay? Now, people, think, and there are a lot of people who actually said that Julianna will win the fight. There are some people that say Valentina will win the fight. And I've already gave you guys my opinion in a power chart who I think will win this fight, okay? But, and there are a lot of people that are counting out Julianna, and I'm not counting her out because the girl does have the skill sets on the ground. And if Julianna, a lot of her opponents that she takes to the ground, she actually can get into a dominating posture. And we're going to talk about some of the keys to victory, okay? All right, so let's first start off with the Venezuelan Vixen. The Venezuelan Vixen, Julianna Pena. Don't let this girl's lack of stand-up, okay? Don't let this girl lack of stand-up fool y'all. Don't, okay? This girl is probably one of the most dangerous bantamweights in the UFC, okay? Don't let the lack of stand-up fool y'all, okay? This girl can easily turn a negative fight into a positive fight into her favor. And she can do it. This girl is relentless. She's aggressive. And she doesn't quit. Julianna Pena is going for it, and she's going to keep coming all night long. She's going to do it. She's not going to stop. This is going to be a test of will, okay, because you're not going to break Julianna Pena's will. She's got a will of cast iron, okay? This girl is stubborn, and she does not know when she's beaten. She's taken a lot of brutal shots, but she's kept coming. She's been concussed in the fight, but she kept coming. This girl does not know how to quit. So we're going to talk about some of the keys to victory that I think that Julianna Pena needs to do in order to win the fight against Valentina Shevchenko. All right, here goes. Okay, these are my keys to victory for Julianna Pena. Number one, and this has got to be the most important, okay? Julianna has to avoid a stand-up battle with Valentina Shevchenko. She absolutely, for any reason, she can't endure a stand-up battle. Because if she chooses to stand with Valentina, she's probably suffering the possibility of actually taking a beating or even, worse, getting knocked out. Okay? Julianna cannot, for any reason, okay, stand with the bullet. She can't do it. Okay, Julianna needs to also exploit the leg kicks, okay? I've noticed, too, certain times that Valentina, at times she won't expect the leg kick. And she will not expect the leg kick from Julianna Pena. She's not going to expect it. And Valentina does leave that lead leg exposed. And it's just a habit from Muay Thai. So she can kick that, but she also has to be careful. She's got to mix it up. She got to mix it up because Valentina is a smart fighter. And when she notices that you're doing stuff to her, she immediately makes an adjustment. So she's got to exploit that leg kick. She's got to do it and keep Valentina honest, okay? So, Valentina won't think that, she's just going to stand and counter offer everything that, Julianna Pena does. So definitely exploit the leg kicks. Now, number three is going to be important, okay? She's got to close the distance. See, with Valentina, you can't stand there and give Valentina time to process and think. You just can't do it. Because if Julianna stands there and tries to play chess with Valentina, she's going to lose, okay? Because most of the people in the octagon, they're playing checkers and Valentina is playing chess. And if you make a mistake against the bullet, y'all, you're going to pay. I'm just trying to tell you. This girl capitalizes on mistakes, okay? Close that distance quickly. Get in Valentina's chest. Get in her chest. I mean, do what Amanda Nunes had to do. Amanda Nunes realized, I can't stand with her. So Amanda Nunes quickly closed that distance, and she stayed in Valentina's face. I'm talking about stayed in Valentina's face for the duration of the fight, except for the third round. I mean, Julianna can't play. She can't play. She can't try to anticipate what Valentina gonna do. She got to close that distance quickly. Okay. Number four. Okay, now clinching Valentina is not gonna be an easy task. It's not. Okay, because she's got a little tricks and innuendos that she does to keep people off of her. Okay, that's why she's able to fight from a distance. She can keep you off of her if she have to. Valentina probably wouldn't prefer to take it to the ground, but she can take it to the ground. Her ground game is not that bad. It's actually pretty good. So, I mean, she's got to set the clinch up with a mid-range jab. Throw the jab to occupy Valentina. Because what Valentina's going to do when she sees a jab from Julianna, she's going to make an attempt to try to counterpunch, okay? See, but don't throw a lazy jab against a bullet. Because if you throw a lazy jab against a bullet, she's going to counter you, and the counters are going to hurt, and Julianna's going to have to reset and try to think again. Okay? She got to get it. She got to get that, start that clinch with it, like throw a little sharp mid-range jab. Occupy Valentina's guard. Then get in. Boom. Grab her. Okay? Number 5, in every clinch, do knee and elbow damage, okay? If she get close to Valentina, she got to do something. This is not going to be a pretty fight. You're not going to win a pretty fight against a bullet. Julianna going to have to make this fight rough. I'm talking about she going to have to hit Valentina everywhere. Hit Valentina in the head. Hit Valentina in the gut. Kick Valentina in the stomach. She is going to have to do everything in that clinch and make it. She going to have to make it dirty. This fight, you cannot beat a person the caliber of the bullet. You just can't do it. It's not going to happen. She got to get in there and look to do damage. Doesn't matter. Even if she can do, even if she kick Valentina's guard, that's fine. You hit something. Get in there and hit something, okay? And something gonna let you. She got to have that mentality. Like, okay, I'm going in here. I'm gonna do me some damage when I get in. And she get in close, do damage, okay? Don't look for the takedown immediately, because see, Valentina, you got to wear her down a little. You got to wear her down, and you got to do some things. But if you do that damage in there, she'll probably be a little bit more susceptible for a takedown. Okay, now, number 6 is important. When the takedown occurs, don't let Valentina up. Keep Valentina on her back. Okay? Keep her on her back. Because, see, Valentina, she's a squirmer. I call certain fighters a squirmer. See, Valentina going to keep squirming and squirming and squirming and wiggling around and stuff, man. She don't stop moving while she on her back. See, Julianna is going to have to posture Valentina in a full guard. She going to have to do it. And this will keep Valentina on her back. And she got to hit little pot shots. Now, she can't go balls to the walls or elbows, because Valentina is going to rotate them hips and she going to get back to her feet. Julianna got to keep this girl on her back at all costs, okay? And if Valentina's on her back, Valentina can't do but so much. I mean, she can't. She can't do but so much, and Julianna is going to win that part of the fight, okay? So these are the keys to victory for Julianna Pena. And let's just kind of watch, okay? We'll watch a little bit. Now, I want y'all to notice in this clip with her and Kat Zingano, okay? The reason why I tell y'all that Julianna needs to close distance, because Kat Zingano, she's not even near the striker of Valentina Shevchenko, okay? Kat Zingano is not the striker. But watch what kind of success that Kat has, okay, when she comes in and she's throwing punches from a range, okay? Watch. See? Kat comes in and boom. Julianna from a range is a sitting duck for Valentina Shevchenko, okay? She is. But, these are the keys to victory for Julianna Pena. Now, let's do the keys to victory for Valentina Shevchenko, the bullet. Oh, yeah, sorry. One more thing about the Vixen, okay? I want y'all to watch how she sets up a jab. She throws a sharp jab to Jessica Eye, and she's able to close the distance. Watch, okay? All right, there's the quick jab, but she hit. I mean, it was a power jab. And now she got Jessica Eye blocking. Now look at the Vixen. Okay, watch the Vixen. She's going to come in. She pretty much got Jessica Eye where she want her, because she's in the mode of blocking. And she's in that mid-range. Y'all see she's in mid-range. And now she's just going to go. Now she got hold of Jessica Eye. And guess what? There's a takedown. Okay? So that's one of the keys to victory. Now let's talk about the bullet. Okay, the next fighter. Valentina Shevchenko, the Bullet. This is probably the best striker, okay? The best striker in the UFC, okay? The best counterpuncher probably in the UFC in the women's division. And this woman, she has a long history, okay? She's got a long women's Muay Thai history. I mean, this girl was like, what, 46-2 or 56-2 in Muay Thai, okay? I can't, the stats, I forget the stats sometimes, but, you know, she's definitely probably the best striker in the UFC, okay? As far as the women are concerned. I think she is, okay? And I think this girl has exactly the tool set to be a bantamweight champion, okay? I think she does. I still think, though, that Valentina is still very much undersized. And you guys can kind of see here in this particular clip. I'm not going to use this clip for the video, but you can see that Valentina is a lot smaller than the person she's fighting, which that's always usually the case when it comes to the Bullet. All right, let's talk about some of the keys to victory. Okay, these are my 5 keys to victory for Valentina to be successful, and there are going to be some more too that I mentioned. The first thing that I think Valentina needs to do, she definitely needs to establish her jab from a distance, okay? Use her jab as more, use it as a rangefinder. Keep popping the jab in Julianna's face because Julianna, she's not defensively sound, so what she's going to try to do is she's going to keep trying. She's going to try to continue to block the jab. She's going to keep trying to block the jab, and she's not going to move her head. So Valentina can really exploit the jab, and Julianna is a sucker for a good jab. She's going to get caught with it. Okay, 2, counter over Julianna's lazy jab. Julianna has a very lazy jab, and she has a tendency to try to duck her head, okay? She's going to be wide open for a right cross over top the lazy jab. Okay, she's going to have to do that. Okay, 3, Julianna is going to try to rush the Bullet. She's going to try to rush right in, and what Valentina is going to have to do is induce the Muay Thai clinch, okay? And Julianna is wide open for that because a lot of times Julianna Pena will rush in, and she'll keep her head down so she can't, take any shots to the head. And she's wide open. She's going to get caught. Valentina can catch her in a Muay Thai clinch, and pretty much when Valentina puts you in a Muay Thai clinch, it's pretty much you're going to take a lot of damage in that. And I want y'all to watch a clip, and here's what I'm talking about. Okay, so here is Amanda Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko, okay? And this is the 3rd round. Now, what Amanda's going to do, remember, Amanda knows this 3rd round, she's already got Valentina figured out, like, look, I can't stand with her, and I'm not about to try to. So watch Amanda. Watch what happens here. Okay, now, you see right here that Amanda Nunes did not try to engage Valentina. She didn't try to. And Julianna Pena, I think, is going to try something similar. She ain't going to try that. Because the first 2 rounds, basically, Amanda Nunes already knew, okay, listen, this is not going to happen on my feet. So what did Amanda do? She immediately went for the takedown. And this is what Julianna is going to attempt to do. She's going to try it. But see, Valentina got to be ready for this Muay Thai clinch. And watch, here's what she does. Okay, she grabs her. Okay, and this is pretty much the execution of the Muay Thai clinch, okay? And then, boom, she gains head control over Amanda Nunes, and then, bam. And y'all, listen, it's just that simple, okay? She's going to have to do that when Julianna Pena comes in and tries to rush like that. That's what she's going to have to do. And Julianna is going to be open all night long for that, okay? Now, Valentina is going to have to avoid doing head kicks against this particular opponent. See, Julianna is not like Amanda. I think, really, Amanda will try to mix it up. She'll try to stand some. She'll try to, take you to the ground sometime if she knows she can't stand. But, see, Julianna is going to go straight for the ground. And Valentina got to keep that in mind, okay? If she throws a head kick and that head kick is off, Julianna going to take her down, okay? Because I've noticed, too, sometimes Valentina will put a lot of force on those head kicks, and she's off balance. And that's when Valentina is vulnerable. If that's one weakness I can say, avoid those head kicks. Listen, don't do it against this girl because she's going to try to block it with her hand, and then she's going to immediately rush up under your leg, boom, try to take you down, okay? And from a head kick, that's probably one of the most dangerous attacks to attempt, in my opinion anyway, in mixed martial arts, okay, to attempt because you can always get taken down and you can go to your back. Now, what Valentina is going to have to do, she's going to have to set traps, okay? Like, she is going to have to be on the defensive. She's going to have to back up. And when Julianna come in, her body is always wide open. Like, she'll duck her head, and she'll rush in. You know, she'll try to dip up under it, and she'll try to block incoming attacks with the hands, and she'll try to do a lot of crazy stuff. And I'm like, how does this girl? But her body's there too. And Valentina is going to have to wear down the body of Julianna Pena. She's going to have to. Those body kicks, Julianna, she's not good at defending them, okay? She's not good. Kat Zingano landed a few. And, again, in my opinion, Kat is not the best striker in the world. She's not. Kat is an average striker. Now, Kat's ground game is on point, but she's not a great striker. Valentina is a great striker. And Julianna need to be holding her stomach. Her ribs need to be sore when this fight is over. I'm talking about the body attack, to me, is probably important, more so than trying to hit Julianna in the head. Julianna got a hard head. I mean, knocking her out probably not going to happen, okay? I mean, the girl can take a punch. The girl can take, I give it to her. She got a big mouth, but she can take a punch. And, you know, but her body, oh, it's suspect, very suspect. And Julianna don't like those body kicks. All Valentina got to do is do one of her signature body kicks. And also a body kick that Julianna would be wide open to, the roundhouse kick to the solar plexus. Just create a little bit of space between her and Julianna. Julianna going to rush in. She going to rush in, roundhouse kick to the solar plexus. She going to catch her clean. And Julianna going to feel those body kicks, okay? Invest in that body. Invest in the body, because what Valentina's going to have to do, she's going to have to slow Julianna down. Julianna is going to come for 5 rounds, okay? She's going to come all 5 rounds. She's not going to stop. She's not going to stop trying to get the takedown. Julianna going to do it. But if the Bullet can do these things, okay, if she can do these things, okay, really get that Muay Thai, I think the Muay Thai clinch is going to be one of her biggest weapons in this fight, because Julianna is so wide open to it. Like, she really is. She's wide open to it. And when I was doing film study on Julianna, I'm like, man, this girl, you know, they better really fix that, because you get somebody who can deliver a knee strike good, and she's going to be in trouble. But these are my keys to victory for both fighters. Guys, let me know what you think. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. Subscribe.